Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. The action has already started. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-lying defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. It's quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition, and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. So we're still where we started right now. Salmakers. And it's Richie. This looks promising.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doué. Richie did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. Rijkaard. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Nkunku. Doué. Rui Costa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely aimed pass. Rabiot. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bartesaghi. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. this team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That'll be a throw.
Costa Curta.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Doué. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Salmakers. And the counter is on.
60,810.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now it's Batistuta.
Bartasaghi.
And it's Batistuta.
Now it's Vitinha.
Played into space out wide.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Modric. That's Rabiot. Now it's Rafael Leao. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's going to be another throw. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice bit of trickery. Hit into the middle.
Mignon claims it, safe hands.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Now it's Nkunku.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
He's found a way through.
Great vision.
And the shot's on. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! Finally! 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 They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Milan, number 18.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Portugal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter,
And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta taking in the accolades.
MD Golden Rahman, welcome to stream, bro. 1 versus 1. Okay, bro, coming. MD Rahman, come bro. MD Rahman, room number 05824057. Guys, like and subscribe, guys. Hello guys, welcome to stream guys. Hi bhai. One second bhai. भाई फ्रेंडली मैच नहीं खेल सकूँगा भाई, मेरा नेटवर्क थोड़ा ख़राब है। सॉरी गाइस, आज खेल नहीं पाऊँगा मैं क्योंकि नेटवर्क थोड़ा सा ख़राब है। हेलो महापैरी, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम गाइस। आज नेटवर्क थोड़ा सा ख़राब है, इस वजह से नहीं खेल पा रहा हूँ मैं फ्रेंडली मैचेस रूम बनाकर। Like and subscribe, guys, please. Maybe later or tomorrow, okay?
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this fellow, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace. He enjoys playing the lone role up front. He's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it...
And he's decided to go for it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge is onto this. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Costa Curta. Cruyff, the man we've all come to watch. And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Doué. Rummenigge. No, that's been intercepted. He has found the way through. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And now they can clear their lines. Doué. Rummenigge tries a shot! Off the post! Oh, that's ambitious. Doué looking to penetrate opposition lines. Chukwuemeka. He's got away. Now, can they get him away? Tries to cross. That's going to go a long way. And it's half-time here.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lit-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. That ball looks a good one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Chukwuemeka. Now it's Girassi. Brandt. Chukwuemeka. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chiellini. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's played into the area. And the pass is intercepted. Bale is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We have already started here. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. And they've got rid. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Rui Costa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rui Costa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Beckham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. There's a sharp little ball here. Dembele's cross. Onana can get it clear.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Takes a shot! And again! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Borussia Dortmund, after 28 minutes, is number 10, Manuel Rui Costa. Manuel Rui Costa.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Doué! Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his...
And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ronaldo trying to keep this in. So, what can they make of this? Strong running down that left flank. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Can he spark a counter here? It's a throw-in. Cristiano Ronaldo aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And he's had it nicked away. And he's found a way past. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now the ball's gone astray. Great ball, and he's in, and he shoots! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Stood up well to him there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Rui Costa goes short. Great chance! And he's heaved it away. Costa Curta. Batistuta. He's picked his way through. And this is Batistuta. Out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's in, shoots! Really well well-taken goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Portugal are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Well-timed, excellent interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Decent chance! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Taking place.
Peru choosing to make the first change. Costa Curta. It'll be a throw-in. Flores. There they go, hunting in packs.
Peru really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Frimpong. Frimpong going full steam down the flank. Tries to play it through. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Memphis Depay. It's a really well-measured ball. Too long and over the line.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Chiellini. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard is the real chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Dumfries gets into a good position. Great chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 25 minutes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Tries to get it clear.
The Netherlands clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Beckenbauer, Frimpong, Gravenberch. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. And he's intervened well there. Ake. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Gakpo. He's got away. Knocks it into space.
Added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Out to the right. Great ball, and he's in here. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Batistuta! De Jong, oh, good-looking ball. Gravenberch. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Frimpong looking to run onto it. Chiellini. It'll be a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Batistuta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Vitinha gets it clear. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. There's the delivery. And it's a corner.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 10, Memphis. Coming on the field is number 9.
And he can clear it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 12, Freppo. Number 11, Gakpo. Number 14, Reinders. Coming on the field.
Corner.
Number 18, Malen. Number 17, number 16, Koopmeiners.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Showing good feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Marlon. Gravenberg. This is De Jong. And it's Gravenberg. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Lang. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This looks promising. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal may have thrown this away at the death. And he has shown him a yellow card. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Šeško. Slovenia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And this is Ronaldo. He could be in here. Šeško. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking here to chip it through. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Chiellini.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Rui Costa going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Portugal are down to 10 men. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's managed to get free. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Shoots! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Šeško cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Works it forward. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's big chance! Goal! Slovenia! And Slovenia lead! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Two added minutes has been indicated.
It's made its way to him.
Might want to be careful there.
Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. He's well positioned here. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively...
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, credit to the players, Peter, for keeping the scores level, yeah, despite all that's happened in the first half. But things are going to get very tough in the second. We know who's likely to suffer in the circumstances.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's been taken short. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, can they get him away? Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 18, Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel
Portugal
Batistuta.
get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's not an especially good pass, that. That has not gone well. Spread it left. Costa Curta cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Batistuta. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Vitinha. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chiellini.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Šeško. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Slovenia have reclaimed it. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. Quality ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Cavani! That is decidedly lacking.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Wirtz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre-forward, and it made it difficult for him. I mean, he wasn't attuned to that position, but now he's grown into it and things are beginning to work.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Brilliantly cut out. And it's been taken short. Rao puts a cross in. No, that's not going to find its target. And now they can spring out of defence. Batistuta. Nice control. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adeyemi. So we're still where we started right now. And Raum. Looking to play him in. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Out to the right. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Cavani, looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Stiller. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Cross flung in towards the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Chiellini. Cavani. Cavani going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to cross. And the first half is done. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rui Costa goes short. Beckham! And now a sudden chance to counter. Adeyemi. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chiellini. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Adeyemi. And here's Havertz. He's got away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Goes down, but nothing given. Bastoni tries making a foray down the right. Aimed beyond the defence. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Havertz. He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Rudiger gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. That'll be a throw. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Substitution for Germany, number 13, Adeyemi. Coming on to replace him is
Cavani.
number 20.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Tries to pass it through. Rui Costa. That's good play. Now the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution for Germany, number 10, Musiala.
Germany making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now that pass has been well intercepted. Goretzka, 4 added minutes on the board. Tries to play it through. Picks out brilliantly. Shoots! Oh, yes! It's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already... Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Knocks it into space. The pass has gone astray. Doué. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice control. Rui Costa! Portugal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Sporting were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Lovely feet. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Almost half an hour in now. Great ball, and he's in here. He's had a shot! Vitinha is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. He's got a... and the shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Sporting really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cleared away. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Doué.
2 added minutes has
Well,
been
that's
indicated.
well seen too. Guillemets. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Portugal in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Rui Costa tries to play it through. There's the delivery. Rui Costa! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking to play him in.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rui Costa is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And how did he not make it four?
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rui Costa charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's picked it up out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's become a case of men against boys. Shot could be on. An uncompromising challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Gets into some space, and it's played in, and he gets rid in a hurry, and that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. And well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Balogun, and here's Ansu Fati.
Ansu Fati really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's forced to go back. Keira. Zakaria. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Tries a shot! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Monaco have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Kamara.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, it's come to nothing. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, shooting chance! Monaco upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Teze. Serginho, who's on a run down the left wing. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. Vitinha. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And again! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rijkaard.
Here's the team's great visionary. Doué. Teze calmly anticipates.
Oh, some tackle that.
Diatta.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's in space and looking for options.
Good ball, good take. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Diatta. Kamara. And it's Ouattara. And here's Golovin. Ouattara. Ansu Fati.
Monaco looking to...
Great chance! Goal! Monaco! And they're back in front.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Replace him is number 8.
Monaco take the lead.
That's good play. And this is Batistuta. Can he finish?
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Rui Costa.
Oh, cracking ball. Played through into space. Ouattara providing an outlet on that flank.
It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Monaco. Number 9. Number 31. Ansu Fati. Coming on the field.
Another throw-in.
Number 18. Minamino.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Picked out brilliantly.
Monaco can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3
It's run loose here.
Time.
Closing in on goal. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. In it comes. And time is up. Portugal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Götze. Probing pass. Mario Götze. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, if he's at his best, then this guy, Mario Götze, is a player whose agility and speed of thought allows him to beat players and create space in the final third. He'll be the one to provide the panache, the class and the imagination to this attack. And so often, in many ways, it's a beautiful watch.
Decent chance! Mario Götze. Nicely aimed pass. No goals as yet.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Cristiano Ronaldo! Sakiri. And here's Batistuta. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, nice touch. Vitinha. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now, this could be a chance. And it's Götze, aimed beyond the defence. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Tries to pass it through. It's Götze! Vitinha. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 10, Manuel Rui Costa.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now here's chance, surely! He's scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Götze. Sakiri. Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. And the pass is intercepted. Duan. It's a really well-measured ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, super find. And a chance! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
80 minutes is number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
And it's Götze. Doué. Knocks it into space. And he's worked it through. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pulls out once more. Rui Costa. He came in hard, very hard.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's on it. Rui Costa gets through on his own. Rui Costa! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rui Costa can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Newcastle have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their...
And the shot! And it's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Number 41.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Barnes. Now it's Batistuta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Elanga. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Shot could... He's having a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Vitinha! Costa Curta. Doué. And here's Batistuta. Shot, surely! They've done it!
The goal scorer for Portugal after 31 minutes is number 20, Gabriel Batistuta.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
No way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry, and the keeper's got it again. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's on his way! Barnes! It's there! And they've got their lead back! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Newcastle take the lead.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tonali, pass somewhat off target. There's the whistle for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And this is Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And for a moment, time stood still. Paris ended up in no man's land. Tonali. Can he spark a counter here? Floated through. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gordon couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing good feet. Oh, it's come loose. Willock did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Lewis Hall. Number 28, Joe Willock.
Oh, super ball.
Number 21, number 7.
Might be danger here.
Darlington.
And beyond the defence. Shoots! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's Dembele! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Portugal have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Wissa.
Vitinha goes short. Messi! Newcastle are looking to go forward now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Threads one in. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.